Guys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, new video. I appreciate the company. Cherry picking subjects from the tree of knowledge. Today, I kind of want to talk about how to manifest. What does it mean to manifest and find a new path to something new? It's terrifying as we go through life on this hero's journey. You got to reinvent yourself. I've done it several times. It's terrifying, and I might be getting too old to do it again. I've just realized I'm on my own journey, and I'm realizing I'm awakening, and I hope that you will share your perspective as I share mine with you. Today, I kind of, because I've been thinking, not too much, don't worry, not too much. I am freestyling, and this is straight off the bat. So let's see how it goes. But I've always been a freelancer, an inventor, an adventurer, a lover of the arts. Struggling, by the way, but I've had my shares of success. But as you can imagine, you learn to live with fear. Fear is a part of daily life, a part of weekly life and monthly life, because you never know what's gonna be, because you don't exactly have a boss or have a monthly paycheck, something like that, right? So you have faith. You have faith, and but what happens when you have success? When you have success, right? Be professional, of course, but also maybe I'm all about the struggle. I think I want to do things when other people don't want to do it, and for many reasons. Probably because I'm in what I just explained, being self-employed, puts you in more of a risk group to having to reinvent yourself. What I'm saying is that this is my situation. Having to reinvent yourself, getting close to 50, and I think because of the somewhat limited success, but that I have experienced in my life, all of a sudden I felt maybe I got away from what it meant to have this drive. Where am I going? Where are you going when you're at this point where you got to figure out who are you now when you're finding this new path? If you're looking for a new path that works for you, and when is the point where you're clear about that, right? Because there'll be a point where what I'm doing now is not working so good, and then what do you slag off on maintaining it? What do you start researching other stuff? Do you put 50% of your attention here, 50% of your attention there, or is your attention just scattered out everywhere? Or when do you get to the point that you got to put something aside and do something different, right? It's very scary. Nobody likes change. Wouldn't it be great if the birthday party just continued? You know what I'm saying? But it don't. That's the fact. And I feel like I got some experience with manifesting things, but maybe I forgot. I just realized I just forgot. So I've been kind of pondering, how did I do it? And could I do it again? By the way, thank you very much for tuning in and making it this far. Hopefully you guys are staying fit and firm. Much love from Pattaya, Thailand. It's hot, hot, hot. We're watching the view from the balcony here. Anyways, as we move on in life, we have to reinvent ourselves sometimes, and it's a bit scary. So I've been pondering, because here's the thing. When I've had success and felt like I had a drive, that's what's interesting. Like, what's the drive? And the other day I thought it's the awe, right? Because I've been, I don't think I've had in my adult life that much time on processing what I've been doing, really. Because I've been brute forcing my way through a lot of things, right? And then I've been so busy reinventing myself that maybe I've not been able to carry the lessons with me, right? And then I think there's some issues with being a freelancer all your life, is that, and an adventurer, traveler, and all that stuff, is that you kind of lack some community. I'm all over the place here, boys. Bear with me, bear with me. The interesting thing here is, how do we manifest things? And what I remember, when I've had these success periods in my life, and people go, how do you do it? I've always felt like when I've had a clear path to whatever I was trying to achieve, right? And then, why is that? I think it's the awe, like the awe, the wonder, right? I've just realized, and because it's all about how you formulate it, how it starts with the word, right? We talked about this if you watched my previous videos. You got to have a positive monologue that brings you value, right? And yeah, personally, I just come to the realization that I am taking a new path. So I'm interested in how to manifest, right? And so I'm trying to put myself in a position to do that, right? And I'm going to share with you as we move on, hopefully, what will be a success here and how I do it. Because the first step is to realize that you're going on a new path. And then for me, my next step here now has been realizing that the position I put myself in to realize that is awe and wonder. And there's so much, because that's what when I go back, and then I always think about, there's that clear path, I can get that clear path, but then I try to brute force it. I try to get the clear path to my goal with brute force. Then I woke up and I realized that I had to put myself in a better position. I had to look a little bit more and what I've done in the pasts. And now I'm realizing that the starting point for my direct path every time I achieve something is awe, right? Awe and wonder. And we talked about discipline and chores, right? And moving forward, and making sure all these things give you value to your confidence, your love, and your health, right? It's basically the same thing. But it's just like some kind of revelation for me, because I feel like I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer to feeling like there's something there to do. There's something there to do, because it is scary being on a new path. Does that make sense? So you might be wondering, what do we do? What do we do? Well, I'll give you some more info here, right? Manifesting, right, is basically the mirror effect, right? You are, what you projecting from the inner is what the world will project back at you. It's that easy, right? And when you start saying things that are working against you, your reflection is going to work against you. So you got to build value. It takes time, but the amazing thing is that you can change, right? You can change. You can reinvent yourself. You just got to do it from that starting point. You got to do it from that starting point of awe, right? You got to put yourself in the right starting point, and that takes time. And it's way easier if you're very clear about it. If you're very clear that you're taking a new path. And then you got to find awe and wonder to get that direct path. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? I don't know. I'm being very spiritual these days, gentlemen. But yeah, manifesting things, right? Manifesting things, using the mirror effect, right? I think I might finish it here. It's a beautiful day, boys. Fit and firm. I got chores to do. I'm hungry. I've not eaten anything. Intermittent fasting, by the way. Intermittent fasting. And it's hot. So I'll see you guys on the tripod. Much love from Pattaya, Thailand.